All right, cellists, this is a tricky one because of all these rhythm changes and tempo changes. But even once you nail those, if you don't get your dynamic shifts really coming through, you're missing a lot of what the judges are going to be looking for. So go ahead and slow your metronome down for practice quite a bit. I'd suggest all the way down to something like 60 beats per minute, and slowly, gradually work your way back up. We're going to prefer to hear something really quality and a little slow, rather than full tempo and pretty rough, right? So always come up only as far as the quality that satisfies you will allow you, and play your best at that tempo. Every judge is going to prefer to hear that every time. Watch out for these shifts. Really, we're staying on the D string to start off at the first bar, and then crossing back to 1. And then crossing back to 1, and then mezzo piano. So this is your quietest dynamic, so you can actually kind of cheat and kind of go for piano to really maximize the difference there. Extended third position, so 1 to 2, D, E, F sharp. And then extended third again over on the D string, G, A, B. Start again the same way, across. The sudden rhythm shift, right? Go ahead and release those eighth notes, I think. You could try to make them really long. It adds a little bit of challenge right there to try to really sustain through the eighth notes. It's a little easier to release. So that's up to you. Really make sure that you come down to get the simplicity there and the rhythm just clean, right? And then back up top. This one's tricky. Fourth position is fine. Drag your four back to the F sharp, just a half step, and extended third. Then come back, extended second. So that's a whole step back to E there. And then back to first. Then keep your left hand down on the A string for the next stuff, and make sure the open Ds really speak. Take your time there. And try to crescendo on that up bow, right? Really get the end of that crescendo. And then, these are important to get: the scrubby on the 16ths and then staccato on the 8ths. Remember, staccato is the end of the note more than it's the beginning. A little bit of bite is great, but you gotta cut off the note at the end too, so it's really dry. You can use your left hand to help with some mutes a little bit, kind of stop the note. And then the hooked bowing here at the end has to have a lot of snap to it. So remember, the hook is the down up and the up down. So you can really hook up the 16th note to the note after it every time. That's kind of the trick here. And then this, again, staccato. And I like to extend for my B. So you go open 1, extend B, and F sharp is just there in the hand then. And I go for first finger G, which is fourth position. A little vibrato, but you can finish open G is fine. But don't let it ring, because it's only a quarter note and there is a rest at the end. The judges are going to listen for that rest too. So y'all are going to do great. Practice slowly. Use your metronome even at slow tempos. Try to get the proportion of one rhythmic value to the next. Quarter note to eighth note to 16th. Go back and listen to my demo and listen to how that all fits together. Y'all are gonna crush this. Cheers.